everyone, it's KeriTV, and today we are talking about the big buzzword, which is recession. So you do not want to miss this episode. What's the deal with the recession? What's the deal with home prices? Are you waiting on the fence to buy because you think home prices are going down? What are you hearing? The media talks about the slowing of home prices, etc. Well, this is something I've highlighted quite a bit on my show over the last year, is the media sensationalism and what actually is going on with home prices. Now, depending on which sector you're in, of course, the luxury market has a bigger slowdown. The first-time buyer, the move-up buyer, especially in Los Angeles, price point from $700,000 to $2 million is absolutely on fire, and things have not slowed down much. Now, like I've said before, when you're accelerating at such a fast pace, which has been up to 7 to 10%, some years, the last 2-3 years, it feels like you are coming to a big crash or a big halt, because you're used to seeing things go up so rapidly. Now, a normal market can be a 2 to 3% increase a year, which is normal, sustainable. Now, these are the types of increases that properties are falling to. Now, this presented a big shock and a lot of doom and gloom when it first happened, but now that things are getting normalized, people are starting to understand what's happening with the housing market. Now, the recession will happen. The economists and all the surveys happening about the recession predict that it's going to be happening within the next 12 to 18 months. No surprise there. Now, did you know that the last 3 of 5 housing recessions did not impact housing? And in fact, housing prices actually appreciated in 3 of the last 5 recessions. Now, we're we're creatures of habit. We have a strong emotional memory. 2008 was one of the worst housing crises in our history. They say since the Great Depression. So with that being said, and if you're somebody who bought and had a short sale foreclosure during that time, you're going to be a little bit nervous about buying something right now. That market, all the economists that predicted that last recession, that are predicting this recession, are saying that home prices will actually continue to appreciate. Now, the recession, what will that be caused by? They're saying the top 3 reasons are trade policy, stock market correction, and geopolitical crisis. Can we say global warming? What? Housing prices being the cause, housing being the cause of a recession, is actually number 9 on the list. All these same economists are predicting anywhere from 2 to 4 increase over the next 1, 2, and 3 years. Now, mortgage rates are so low that right now you're purchasing something that may be $1 million today, but a year ago it was actually $1.1 million because of the interest rates. What is so incredibly powerful right now is how many people who own homes have equity in their home. They say 50% of homeowners across the US have equity in their home. About 13% of those own their homes outright, but the amount of wealth that is being created within the housing sector is higher than it's ever been in our entire lifetime. Pretty amazing, right? Now, one of the big things to think about if you're buying or if you're moving up to buy, mostly first-time buyers, they're waiting for values to drop. Of course, it seems like it has to happen. There are so many people I speak to all the time who are still renting or have bought before, they're buying again, and they have this hope that prices will go down. I'll buy when they go down, the market's got to crash. There are so many people, especially in LA, who are saying the same thing. So if prices start to go down, who are going to be the people that are coming out to buy? Everybody. Everybody's trying to buy something in LA. The rents have only gone up. There is such a strong market here, so many jobs that are coming to LA. It's kind of insane. I've been in real estate 15 years. I went through the last recession, housing crisis, and things right now are so incredibly different than they were back then. There's 34 out of 50 states that are predicted they will not be lower in price in the next 2 years. Now, that is from the Housing and Mortgage Market Review. There are 6 major housing resources that are predicting growth. Between Home Price Expectation Survey, Mortgage Bankers Association, Zelman & Associates, Freddie Mac, National Association of Realtors, Fannie Mae, they're all predicting between 3.5 to, Fannie Mae is at 5, 3.5, 4 on average for this year. 2020 is 2 to 4%, and 2021 is about 2.5%. So if you have not purchased yet, or you are on the fence, there is not much predicting, per the experts, that things will go down. Of course, the slowdown is here. With rates being so low, there is really no hope for any type of huge discount. Anything you're getting into now is building your success, building your equity for the future. So if you're waiting for prices to drop, I would not wait any longer. I would do whatever you can to secure yourself in something that you love and start to build your wealth and your equity, because renting will not get you anywhere. And if you're looking to move up, there's a lot of different strategies. It can be very scary trying to figure out selling to buy, but that's something we're pretty good at. We've helped quite a few people do, so we can walk you through that too. And people are pretty understanding of needing to sell to buy, and they can work things out like red backs, etc. So the big buzzword, recession, the big media sensation. Media loves to sell ad space and they love to create hype. So of course they're going to be pushing this recession. You have to know the facts. You have to know what's really going on and how you are personally affected by what's happening. If you're looking to buy a home in LA, I would jump on it now. If you're looking to sell and buy, I would move when the timing's appropriate, depending on what you're looking for, but knowing that your prices will continue to increase on your property, and same with the property you're purchasing. Watch the market, make sure you're listening to the right sources, because you do not want to be caught in a position where you do not own a property and you missed any sort of dip that you thought was happening. So whatever it takes, whatever type of investment, they're saying millennials now are pulling from their stock, their 401ks to buy properties because they have time where they can replenish that. They're doing whatever they can to get into properties, especially in LA. So that's the big buzzword. Make sure you're staying informed, talking to your experts, and I hope this helps for anybody who's in the market now, any of my clients that are waiting for a recession. You want to be careful and not miss out on this market. So cheers, guys. We'll be back next week with another episode.